G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, this is going to be a very easy video for me, and this is all thanks to Jeranism. Jeranism provides the laughs for us today. He seemed to got a little bit upset that Simon Dan ripped into him yesterday, so he tried to return fire. And the shooting in the foot was funny as. So there you go, guys. I don't need to do anything. Just listen to a few minutes of Jeran making a total upside down fool of himself. Well done, Jeran. Oh, Jeran, if only you'd accepted Wolfie's offer to come to Australia all those years ago. It was a free trip and you didn't want to come. He wanted to stand you on Princess Street on the December 21st with a compass in your hand. His little pinky would have been pointing to the setting sun, and you would not have been in this situation you find yourself in right now, making such a dopey error.
It'll look like it went south and west, and therefore people will all dismiss the AE map. And I call that dumb.
Yeah. Well, I think it takes one to know one, Jeran. Have a look at this. The sun sets on the winter solstice in Perth at a heading of 297 degrees.
297 on the winter solstice? What are you talking about? Don't they... Why do those guys always say it sets south of west? That's north of west.
That's represented by the yellow line here.
It's even worse then, bro. What are you talking about? That's not better for you. The whole point is they say that the AE map can't be correct because the sun sets south of west on December 11th or December 21st. Now you're just going to claim that it doesn't? Where do you see this? Where's your date? Because that's their entire argument. So what do you... Now you're debunking their entire argument?
Sun sets on the winter solstice in Perth at a heading of 200...
Wait. It sets at 1724. This guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. You're talking about... I'm talking about during their summer, not during winter.
Well, I think it takes one to know one, Jeran. Have a look at this. The sun sets on the winter solstice in Perth at a...
Okay, the winter solstice is when? December 21st, correct? Let me make sure I'm right, because this guy means he's totally wrong. The winter solstice is... I don't think that the people in Perth call the winter solstice our solstice. Isn't the winter solstice in December? Or is the one for Australia, they call it the opposite? Probably do they call it the opposite. But clearly I'm from up north, and if I'm going to talk about the winter solstice, I mean December 21st. And December 21st, the sun does not set at 5:24. So you're talking about our summer solstice, their winter solstice, at which point there is no issue. There's no problem at all with the flat Earth. You're about to explain exactly what we already know happens.
Heading of 297 degrees.
Yeah, that's northwest, because that's where the sun is going. It's going away to the northwest.
That's represented by the yellow line.
Yeah, and I was talking about the summer solstice is southwest. Do you understand? Yours makes no sense.
Here. The red line is 270 degrees due east, and the orange line is the heading of the sun during the summer solstice in December.
Okay.
And that's at 240 degrees.
Okay.
It's almost like the Earth is a globe and it tilts, isn't it?
No, it's almost like you just drew exactly what the sun does, and you can do this on a flat Earth. On a flat Earth, if you realize that these people are looking west towards the equator, then the sun, when it comes around this way... Do I need to show you a flat Earth map? I guess so. You're just so dumb that it's embarrassing. I don't know what else to say. It's just embarrassing that these people are on the same land as me. I shouldn't have to explain these things to them 7,000 times. They're just too dumb. But I do this so that you guys see, so that you guys can refine your arguments. Anybody who's telling you the A map is wrong, yeah, there's issues with every map. I get that. And we certainly don't have cartographers out going along the coastlines and calculating everything for us. We don't have that. But as far as the reasons that they say the AE map is wrong, first of all, you've got Fat Ronnie and his gay buddy Jason. They keep going on and on. They say that the sun travels straight. It doesn't go around you at the North Pole. Objectively wrong. The sun does go around you at the North Pole. It's the Arctic because it arcs around you, okay? And they say that that's the reason it's not an AE map. So they're dismissed already. Their whole thing is debunked. Their entire stupid map is debunked. People like Jake the asshole say that the sun sets south of west. So he knows the AE map can't be right. Okay, how many times do we have to tell you? that what he just showed you, what Simon Dan's showing you, what I'm showing you, what I've showed you a million times, is that west is not the direction you think. So if you just want to believe Wolfie, and what's the other guy's name who used to do those terrible videos? Oh, remember he had a real stupid voice. I can't remember his name. Let me bring this up here. I got to find a flat Earth map. Would be under F, D, E, F. Thank you. Let me see which one we got here. This one will work. Yeah, why not? Okay. I'll move over here. So just showing you this on a flat Earth map. You can see that great. And we're down here. So the problem is that what people think is going on is, and I'm sure you've seen this before. Have you ever seen people draw this? They go like this. They're like, this is the way the sun goes. That's what they draw. Like, so it's impossible on this map. How does the sun rise here and set here? Well, again, pay attention. The north and south are cardinal. Meaning if you go, oops, why didn't I draw a line? Thank you. So if you're drawing a line like this, and you say, okay, where's this person? Well, this is north-south all the time. So you would think 90 degrees is this way, right? You'd say, this must be east-west along this whole line, but we know that's not true. Do you see our point yet? There's an east-west problem in that this is not east-west along this whole line. East-west constantly changes. From this person here, it's always, and then let's draw just for an example, the equator, which is here. We're going to make it clear and red. Okay, good. So the equator is probably about, I always get this one weird, maybe, no, right there. Give or take some, it's right about there, okay? So that's your equator. Now, remember, east and west, like Simon Dan just showed you, are always pointed at the equator. So this person here, let's say they're, oh, that's fine, we'll just go to the middle of Australia, is looking, this is their east. Okay, so when the sun comes lumbering around, like so, oh, that's not very good, sun. Let's grab it, oops, let's grab a sun. Come on, refill that, thank you. Give me a circle. Thank you. Make it that big, make it orange. Okay, so when this sun comes around, here's the equator, but let's say it's on the summer solstice for them, okay? So it's coming around here, December 31st or December 21st. And so if the sun is going off this way, which way is that person going to see it set? Watch again. This is west. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Diddum diddum. Da-dee doo doo. Ba-dee boo doo. Okay, so it comes around here like this. And which way is that setting? By sun, it's setting south of west. Okay? That's it. It's that simple. Nobody ever gets it. How many times have I told you? 100 times? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They just want to argue and yell and never actually admit that they were wrong. It happens all the time.
Good boy. Hey, Wolfie.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Smashing those flat earthers again?
Absolutely, every day.
Excellent.
Have a good one.